So my life before Jesus was a life that was a pursuit of worldly stuff to find myself, to fill the hole that was in my heart. I had voices in my head telling me that I was worthless, I was not going to be able to keep my husband, be able to keep my job, be able to keep my house, and I didn't deserve it. And I have a really good friend who is a strong Christian that would always point me to Jesus whenever we got together and talked. One night after another night of drinking and just feeling hungover the next day, I just cried out to Jesus and asked him for his help and told him I couldn't do it on my own anymore, and just asked him to take it away. It'll be 3 years this June that I have not drank, and I always say that he just removed the taste of alcohol from my mouth, because I come from a long line of alcoholics who can't stop on their own. I do not have any desire to drink. I work part-time for a catering company, and sometimes I bartend, so I'm around alcohol, and I don't want it. I don't want anything to do with it. So that's how I met Jesus. I was ready to dive in. I signed up to be part of guest services to greet people. I have also just dove into any Bible study that fit my schedule, any women's ministry event, the women's retreat, anything to make connections, have fellowship, learn more about Jesus, people, just surrounding myself with people that I can ask questions about Jesus to, and just grow in my walk with him. I got a phone call about my dad having cancer in the brain, shoulder, and lungs. So I flew up to Maine at the end of February, beginning of March, to be with him and help take care of him after brain surgery. And the day before I left, I sat down with him, his girlfriend, and her daughter, who is 12 years old, and told them the gospel, told them what salvation and surrendering your life means. And each one of them, all three of them, said yes to Jesus and received them into their hearts. I would say that it's the best decision you could ever make to say yes to Jesus. No one's gonna love you the way that Jesus does. No one can change you the way Jesus does. I mean, if he can pursue someone like me for 38 years, I was an enemy of God for 38 years, and he never gave up on me, and he showed me how much he loved me just by dying on the cross for me, just by giving me my sobriety. Those are my two biggest reminders. If he can do that for me, he will do that for anyone. It doesn't matter what you've done in your past. He will do it. He will save you. He will love you, and he will change you.